See him. Oh, he's on Zeytio. Okay, I cannot kill that character. I've stood there, and he stood there, not moving, for quite some time. And he was Wait, are they both blue? Oh, they're both blue, and one is healing the other one. Oh. That's just lovely. I can't even... I can't even touch that guy. It's a good use of it, though. Yeah, but Zeytio, that is his PvP zerg tank. Like, it tanks zergs. I watched him do it on the stream before. And I've personally tried to beat him down. And no, there's zero chance of me actually killing that guy. But what's worse is, I don't know how he does it. It's one of those builds that I'm never going to ask him how he does it, but I can try and muse as to what he does to make it work. Notice Pelican didn't have the bird the whole time he was in the keep. Pelican didn't have the bird the whole time in the keep. I don't get it. It was stuck outside in the tree. What? What bird? He uses a werewolf skill while not in form. Huh. So what you're saying is Pelican is exploiting the fact you can use werewolf abilities outside of werewolf form. Which is interesting. Do you have any proof? I mean, I know the guy's a streamer, but, you know, if he's exploiting the game, then he kind of deserves to get banned. Oh, is that what happens? I've seen that before. How people... Zeytio's using the werewolf skill. Oh, so that's how he does it. He's actually spamming... Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, I did. When I did watch his stream, I noticed he didn't have any information. Like, see, look at my UI. You see everything. Like, I don't have a single thing covered up because I have none to hide. So he's doing that so that you can't see what he's using. Well, shucks. I mean, nothing against the guy, but he needs to stop that. And I'm not a big fan of exploiting the game just because it's garbage. The game is fun enough and easy enough to play without having to exploit the crap out of it. He farked up hovered his skill bar and that popped up. Well, shucks. Why don't you clip it and then send in a report or something? Because bugs like that existing in the game need to be fixed, like ASAP. Oh, just now? Alright, I mean, cool. Awesome. Thanks. That's, like I said, I have nothing against Zeytio, or Zeytio, what do they call it. But if he accomplishes his stuff by using exploits like that... Oh, last week? Oh. Whatever, send in another report. You can't really go wrong with reporting exploiters. But if that's the case, then that sucks. Because I was sitting here trying to figure out how he was staying alive perpetually when I was trying to kill him. And yeah, if it's actually an exploit, then yeah, screw that guy. If he doesn't have the decency to admit that he was exploiting when when the whole channel was trying to theorycraft what he was doing, and he's just exploiting and laughing behind our backs, then yeah, screw that guy. But hey, if ZeniMax watched the video, read the report, and chooses not to ban him, then it's up to ZeniMax. Okay, that explains a lot, because I have a video on my clip list of me hammering Zeytio, and you can watch me beating the hell out of him, and he consistently just heals without any animation. I actually commented on the live stream how he was going from very low on health to basically full health instantly without casting any skills. So I had no idea what he was doing, but because it's an exploited skill with the werewolf form, then yeah, I can totally see that's how he was doing it. Oh, but how you can't really ban a player though. I mean, any person with a credit card can open a new account. I guess they could try and IP ban them, but anyone who's internet savvy can just change their IP. You know, if they're willing to invest the money for what's it called, an ISP or whatever it is. And you said, oh, I see what you're saying. Well, that's cool and whatever works for him. So if the guy suddenly disappears, then we'll all know why. And to reiterate my stance, in case anyone's wondering, Zeytio himself seems like a fun guy. I haven't really talked to him much, but he was willing to, you know, play in my channel and let me beat on him for a while to see if I could kill him. And it seemed cool, and it looked like it was a fun build for theory crafting, and he'd found some cool thing to do. But in light of this information, it's actually an exploit to use werewolf abilities outside of werewolf form that shows no animation and lets you just kind of permatank things. Then yeah, if that case, it's an exploit, he deserves a ban because that's garbage. Because it's against their policies and all that good stuff, and it's just unfair. I know a lot of other players who were trying to theorycraft, figure out what he was doing, and the fact that it's impossible without cheating just shows that it wasted a lot of people's time and effort. So no offense to Zeytio himself, but if in fact he's cheating and didn't care to just tell us that it was impossible to do, then screw him. He can leave the game forever. Doesn't bother me one bit. And you can do some crazy stuff in this game completely legitimately. So to need an exploit to let you do stuff like that is, I mean, what's the point? Why not just you know, go outside with the magnifying glass and play with the ants? It's basically the same thing. You're going outside of the scope of the game. Oh, and those are the two guys. I'm not going to play them. He wanted us to think it was something new and creative that no one had done before. You took offense to count. Yeah, there you go. So, yeah, garbage. Simple garbage. Like, do you still have that clip of the video you took? Because, shucks, if you can like post the URL to it, other people can look at it and make reports themselves. So if a whole influx of reports come in to ZeniMax, all about the same guy, about the same issue, then it's more likely to get looked at, I guess. Although, in all honesty, it should only take a single report to get someone banned. It shouldn't take any more than that. If you have the proof pudding or the proof positive, then it shouldn't take any other hoops to jump through. It took two sneaky DPS nightblades to burn down that one guy. That was kind of ridiculous. Well, you said you sent it to ZeniMax. Did you put it in the email? Because you put it in email, you would have had to have saved the attachment as a file, right? So it should still be on your computer, maybe? Oh, well, that's never good. You can swap bars with the exploit. It's so easy to see if they're using it. See, I don't even know what the exploit is, or how to exploit, or this werewolf thing, I don't know anything about it. So by all means, like anyone has more information about this exploit, yeah, put the data out there so we can get it patched or fixed or something. Like honestly, how do they use werewolf skills? Does it like actually replace their skill bar with the werewolf skill bar? Is that what happens? 'Cause I noticed something else was really weird on his character. Whenever he would jump, he would like kind of sail through the air further than any real jump could ever possibly do. Well, I don't know if anyone ever noticed that when he was playing. So the extra long jumps is something else. Was that another exploit or bug, or how do you? I haven't seen that either. I've never done it, never heard of it. He was the first guy I've ever seen him doing that. So the jump thing does have to do with WW glitch. Does that mean the special says it doesn't have anything to do with werewolf glitch? It's been in the game since launch. So well, I don't need to know how to do it because I can't see a time that it'd ever be incredibly useful for me. But that was him doing it on his stream was the first time I've ever seen it. Although, arguably, I've done it before on a horse because sometimes you like hit a rock and you like rubber band a bit and you get catapulted further than normal. Sure, I've seen that before. But as far as the stuff that he was doing, regularly long jumping, I have never heard of it. Oh, they actually managed to kill him. That's good. Okay, perfectly pooped pelican. How did he do that? He just went up when he should have went down. Because mounted is considered a form. Huh. So I'm confused. Is that long jump thing werewolf related or not? Because I don't quite understand, I guess. What a stupid build that was. So it's not related. It's just a thing. Okay, why don't y'all debate this? Because I have no idea what it actually is. So is it Googleable? Can you just Google ESO long jump bug and will it pop up with a tutorial, or is it one of those super hush things that only one guild figured out back in the day and they've been using it ever since and never actually got reported? If it's a bug that lets you, oh, it is one of the hush things. That sucks. That's almost tantamount to another exploit. I mean, I can see how using the long jump would be beneficial in a PvP setting because you can. It literally lets you travel faster over short distances effortlessly. Which, yeah, that's also an exploit, and it's also garbage, and it's a cheat.